We're back with a brand new product from Wacom. Well, this time we're checking out the Intuos Pro, and frankly, we did check this out at CES, but it's finally coming out in the market. So they sent us one to actually get it in our hands, try it out, draw with it, and I can't wait to show you what this thing can do. First off the bat, you do have a little seal here on the top. Pulls right out, and they built this really nice little pull handle into the box. That is really cool. I love that design. And then we've got a nice little pad here sealed away, low profile, incredibly low profile. So you can see how thin that is. That is super thin, really thin. And then you have this really nice screen on here designed specifically to be a little bit more tactile. You've got your clicking, rotating knobs, and then your click button tool adjusters. Two different sides which can be programmed. You also have a 3 setup switcher for 3 different devices at the same time, which is really cool. One through Bluetooth, one through Bluetooth 2, and then one through USB dongle. You have your power cord there, and then you have your push button, which is really nice. In the case itself, though, we have your manual and information quick start guide. You have your power cord, your dongle for USB. Power cord, what's in here? I think this is the accessory for the pen. Oh wow, yeah, they give a lot of accessories for the pen. Nice. In this little compartment here, we have the pen itself. Wow, okay, so you got like the little cover here. If you don't like that little raised nub, you can replace it with this one here for it's just a straighter setup. Then you have the back panel comes off. This is an extra weight here to give you a little bit more feeling of use. That's solid. You have this little pouch here. And there we go. That is going to be your pen base. Definitely want to put it that way. Your pen base in there. Also, you have a screw bottom here that comes up, and that reveals your extra nibs, as well as the pinching tool for pulling out the nubs. And here we have our standards, which are your gray tibs. I do like how it says standard on it. And on this side here, we have a brand new felt rubber tips. Wow. So with regards to the new screen, using the rubber tips with this base feels incredibly tactile. Very much like you're actually drawing on paper. And I love the design and how thin it is. You can literally just lay on your couch or hold it in your hand and draw, almost as if it's just like a page in a notebook, which is really cool. A lot of people are frustrated with the keys being on the top as opposed to the side or the bottom. I view this personally like drawing from it like it's a page, and allowing you to draw from it like it's a page like this. You can free your holding hand up to either control or spin the dial, which is really kind of cool. Or if you're, of course, a different hand, you can do it with this one. But that feature is super cool and much more helpful, in my opinion, than having it on the bottom or on the side, because that would basically kind of force it. But how easy and gentle these keys move with your thumb, you can easily hold this with one hand and like spin. You don't even need to have that finger there for support for spinning to be able to get through what you want to be able to do, which is really solid. Well, I'm going to take this, we're going to set this up so you can see how it works and then see how cool this is for drawing, and we'll be right back. So one more thing before we go, I do want to showcase just how modifiable this is. You can swap this piece out for this here directly, reinstall your weight, place the back piece in here, screw that tight, and then you can insert in the control key. Really easy and simple. You can pop that out and swap it with no control key if you'd like. If you find yourself accidentally pushing those buttons and you don't want to use them. They have smaller, lower profile buttons, and then a smaller, lower profile no buttons, which is really nice. I would imagine that would be if you decided to remove the additional squeeze case completely and go with incredibly low profile. You could then install the no button and then be able to use it very small, like a very simple, slender stylus. It's a really great improvement for the brand new Intuos Pro to work with the Wacom Pen 3 because it is a really high-end option for the device. I like the squeeze. I think I'm going to try it with the finger guard for a little bit longer before I make my final decision, but it's nice having those options specifically from the company. Hopefully you guys found this interesting. Hopefully you guys pick this up for yourself, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.